Hi Selena, Professor Ball here. How are you? Good, I hope. Let's talk about paper number 3. So I always look at MLA format, so you have your last name and page number, your name, my name. There's no K, but that's all right. The class and the date. You have some extra spacing here and here, so you want to take a look at that. And then your title, Caution, a radioactive nightmare. Where to store nuclear waste? That has been a question many have asked for years, with still no answer to this day. Radioactive waste has widely been coming from making nuclear energy and weapons for years, so just imagine how much more waste is around now and how close it is to you. The video, Nuclear Waste Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, is able to effectively inform and persuade, so inform and persuade, no S, his audience to his point of view on how nuclear waste is a serious health hazard that needs a safe place to be stored with the use of some strategies. These strategies included explaining his purpose, addressing his audience, tone, statistics, and the use of visuals that really captured the audience's attention. So you set this up nicely, you have background, you introduce your source, and this is your thesis statement, and because this is the way you set this up, this is the order that you should be going in, which is purpose, purpose. The host, John Oliver's purpose for creating a video on nuclear waste is for the simple fact to inform his viewers on how life-threatening this waste can be and how, over the years, it has been dumped in many places because there is no actual place they have to store it. While the video is made to inform, entertaining the audience with his tone, visuals, and statistics was also one of the purposes that perfectly went well with all the information being given. One of the last purposes used was to persuade his viewers that there needs to be a solution to this unanswered question. As Oliver likes to say, they need to build a metaphorical toilet for all that nuclear waste. That's cute. Your period goes inside the quotation marks. Overall, with the use of these 3 purposes, which included to inform, entertain, and persuade, John Oliver is able to show his viewers the real reasons for him creating a video on radioactive nuclear waste. So this is a good pie paragraph because you made a point, you illustrated, and then you explained it. Let me go back to your thesis, and you said after purpose, you're going to talk about addressing his audience, and then tone. Okay, so Oliver created a segment on radioactive waste for the general public, for those that would like to be educated on this topic, for those who think this is not an urgent matter, except, of course, for the children that would not yet understand this issue. This video might not be focused to children, but if things were to go wrong at any moment, it would end up harming everyone, including children, women, men, and animals. Waste has been left in many parts around the world, close to many that might have no idea about it. As Oliver argues, 1 out of 3 Americans live within 50 miles of nuclear waste. This statement clearly shows that his audience is for each and every one, because you never know if the next leak might be close to you. Be careful with the word you, and I don't know if I've mentioned this before. I think it's a second. Okay, so it should be avoided because it seems impersonal. You're making a direct contact with me, but you can alienate some people, so take another look how you can get rid of the word you. This waste is in many different places, just left or dumped, that could sooner or later, cause serious damage to anyone near or around it, so it is important to have this problem fixed. The speaker, John Oliver, has an undeniable tone throughout the nuclear waste video, in which it included the use of a humorous, serious, and witty tone. To illustrate, he begins to talk about how, in a Savannah riverside in South Carolina, there were leaks of waste into water, leading to 2 alligators being infected and named Tritigator and Dioxinator after the nuclear waste they're infected by. Okay. Funny, not funny. Afterwards, John Oliver states that if I had to give them names, I don't know, I'd probably have gone with something like, holy shit, a fucking radioactive alligator, and, oh no, fuck me, there's another one. What nightmare hath God brought? Excuse me. And this is good because you know how to do a quote within a quote with a single mark. Here we see the use of humor, which is the perfect balance of entertainment for the audience due to the seriousness of the subject. With many humorous remarks and comments like the one stated, Oliver is able to set a mood, intriguing his viewers to his point of view on this worldwide issue that we have been facing for some time now. So while analyzing the video, the audience can spot a wide range of research the speaker uses to persuade the audience of the knowledge he holds over this dangerous issue. All right, so let's see. Let me go back to the thesis. Statistics and the use of visuals. Okay, so statistics. All right. The viewers are left with... Hold on a second. Okay. The viewers are left with information they probably never thought about till after mentioned in the video due to the facts and statistics they include that all perfectly flowed and connected together. For example, as stated, there are more than 71,000 tons of nuclear waste stranded at the nation's 104 reactors. And because you're continuing the thought here with and, you don't need the period. And we also have more than 100 million of hazardous liquid waste from producing weapons. These statistics are significant to include in the fact that when there is actual research and facts shown, the audience feels more open toward what they are being informed of. It made the speaker, John Oliver, look well-informed and insightful on this topic, leaving the viewers convinced with the knowledge and strong information being received throughout the video. For those that have never... For those that have never really thought of all the nuclear waste that is accumulated here on Earth, the videos and visuals that are played throughout the video captivated the audience, really open their eyes to the danger that radioactive waste can produce if handled wrongly. The many pictures included that were used in the video were of temporary storage tunnels, spent fuel pools, pages of research, facts, reports, and statistics found on nuclear waste. Some of the videos incorporated were of humorous clips or of various interviews with different people, for example, one with a U.S. Navy veteran talking about dumping radioactive waste in the ocean, with also videos of it being dumped, left, and moved in many different areas. With the use of videos and pictures, the speaker, John Oliver, is able to effectively get his point across on quickly finding a harmless place to store all of this radioactive waste that has been building up for many years now. Good. Nuclear waste must be dealt with as soon as possible to thoroughly find the best way to simply store it in a safe place, is what John Oliver effectively persuaded and educated his viewers with the use of purpose, audience, and tone, facts, and visuals he used throughout the video. Oliver leaves off with declaring, so if anyone says the government can just continue to wait, they are much like a house with no toilet, absolutely full of shit. Gotta love John Oliver. So Selena, you responded to the prompt very well. The only thing that is missing is it's not in the video, but I mentioned this in my announcements. And in the prompt, there's number 6 on the prompt, which asks you to just do a basic library research on the topic and see what else is happening with it. So that's the only downfall. Otherwise, you respond well to the prompt. And let's look at your Works Cited page. Close, it would be Oliver John, and then the title of the video. Then the date, you would need period, and then the date you found it. Okay? Otherwise, really good.